Hello guys, my topic is all about General Mercantile Agency. Mercantile agencies or commercial agencies are organizations that are designed to collect, record, and distribute to regular clients information relative to the standing of commercial firms. They act as a clearing house information on customers' reliability. So the primary service of General Mercantile Agency is to provide and give information. Credit information is collected through mailed inquiries from the enterprises concerned and from their creditors. So the mercantile agencies provided two kinds of report. One is general report, second is the special report. General reports contains rate based on the firm's financial statement and rating of the credit to which the mercantile agency judges the firm to be entitled, while the special reports contain firm's history, file records, insurance record, financial statement, and public records, and the opinion of other creditors. Next is the Dun & Bradstreet, the most frequent used general mercantile agency. It is also the oldest organization of its kind. They prepare trade summaries of companies. The survey of the company includes experience of around 20 suppliers. The report indicates the highest recent credit extended and how long the relationship has existed, the amount of debt outstanding, terms of scale, and manner of payments. The Dun & Bradstreet provide other services such as publishing reports like Bradstreet Reference Book, individual company reports, and international reports, which is considered as special reports. The Dun & Bradstreet may reference book. The reference book nanda naka-include do mga manufacturers, wholesalers, retailers, or business services nga buy on credit sa sangka company. Kaya naka-include din ron yung mga businesses sa anda nga reference book nga ginabuan ng that information.
Hello everyone, I'm Sheila May A in Cebuano, and today I'm going to tackle about the special mercantile agency up to the first type of the credit bureau. Yung first topic ko is special mercantile agency. So yung mga agency na napapabilang dito ay tinatawag ding trade agencies. Ito ay naiiba or iba sa tinatawag na general mercantile agency dahil limitado lang ang sakop ng special mercantile at ito ay ang pagpapalitan o tinatawag na trade. Samantalang ang general mercantile ay sakop ang lahat ng linya sa negosyo. Yung pinaka-function nito ay magbigay ng impormasyon sa pamamagitan ng reports, meron din sa periodic supplement sheets at rating books. Kabilang din sa kanilang gawain ang pagkolekta sa mga delinquent accounts ng mga miyembro o mga account na hindi pa nababayaran kahit na matapos ang takdang petsa or maturity date. Sunod ay ang personal investigations. Ito ay isang paraan para makakuha ng impormasyon para sa credit files. So ang isang kumpanya ay nagtatalaga ng isang tauhan na gagawa ng personal na investigasyon. Next one is the public and published records. Nakapaloob dito ay ang mga mahahalagang dokumento katulad ng mortgages, suits, judgments, and pati na rin ang mga napapanahong balita sa mga dyaryo at trade journals. Sunod ay ang credit bureaus. Ito ay isang asosasyon ng mga businessmen na nagbibigay ng impormasyon na nakalap nila mula sa kanya-kanyang kumpanya para sa kanilang miyembro sa nasabing organisasyon. So sa US, yung credit bureaus ay tinuturing nilang pinaka-importanteng pinagkukunan ng information when it comes to credit. Dahil dito yung credit bureaus ay nagsilbing principal clearinghouses of information. Dito sa Pilipinas, meron tayong tinatawag na Credit Information Corporation. Yung function nila is on country's public credit registry and repository of credit information. Next one, meron tayong tinatawag na dalawang uri ng credit bureaus. At ang i-discuss ko ay ang unang uri. Una ay ang Retail Credit Bureau. So sa US, mostly ang nagmamay-ari ng credit bureau ay ang mga local merchants, kung saan pwede ito nasa partnership or pwede ring cooperative. So in this association, the board of director will be the one choosing or appointing manager to operate, while the board of directors, they are the policy-making body or the one who sets policies of the organization. So this credit bureau can operate for the purpose of gaining profit, like for charging fees in exchange for their service rendered. In this, they rely merely on creditors to contribute information and get information from the pool. So the members and the customers are expected by the Bureau to contribute information if they are availing information from or about the Bureau. And that was all the part of my report.
Good day everyone, my name is Kristine A. Retiro and I will be discussing the Credit Interchange Bureau. The Credit Interchange Bureau is the exchanging of information among local credit bureaus. So it was first operated in the US for local market wherein they gather the information and then analyze the information to determine the worthiness of a borrower, whether the borrower will be able to pay back their loans. So the system operates on information accumulated from local bureau by requesting participants to be interchanged to supply among themselves a complete list of their active accounts and reopened accounts. They also furnish reports on all known present creditors of a customers. So each member of a local bureau is assigned a code symbol which is known only to its officers and members. A code number designates a local bureau. So this is paid a credit history such as number of open accounts, total levels of debt, and repayment history and other factors. So that the lenders could use the code of number to evaluate the probability that an individual will repay loans in a timely manner. So the continuous flow of account names into the bureau from members make the card files up to date. So each member is furnished a supply inquiry form. These forms are used by members in requesting for credit reports. It is required for the members to submit his ledger experiences with the subject each time he submits an inquiry form. So in order for the lender to assess your credit history. So the next one is the Zone Bureau. The Zone Bureau is in charge of compiling the information and writing the credit interchange report. They are the one who canvasses all the creditors who are listed as selling to the customer, and they are the one who represents an up-to-date summary of the buying and paying habits of the customer. So in the Philippines, we have quite a number of credit bureau in operation. So a few of these are the Eastern Inspection Bureau, which is a Philippine company, and it is located at YIC Building in Metro Manila. The second one is the Philippine Credit Company, and the last one is the Association of Credit Men Incorporated, which is a non-profit organization in Davao.
Good day everyone. For continuation, I will discuss the Bank Credit Department. So, Bank Credit Department. The Bank Credit Department is one of the best sources of credit information. Banks are intimately involved in the activities of their customers. They can furnish trade ownership and operating information that may be difficult to obtain elsewhere. Care must be taken in requesting information from a bank because their foremost obligation is to their depositors. So, kino-consider ang Bank Credit Department na best sources of information kasi dito, maaari natin makita or makuha ang mga information na hindi natin nakuha sa mga ibang credit sources. Dahil ang Bank Credit Department is intimately involved sa activities of their customers. So, the following is the type of information you may obtain from the bank. Number 1. How long did the bank have the account? This information allows the bank to give an evaluation of the customer. If the business of the customer is an existing one, but the account is relatively new, find out why the customer changed his bank. So this information gives us the timeline kung gaano na po katagal yung pag-exist ng isang bank account ng customer. Number 2, what is the average account balance? This will help you determine the customer's liquidity. If you compare this balance with other balances of the business in related fields, you may recognize situations that may necessitate further investigation. Banks generalize information they give. That is, they only furnish average bank account balances because they are prohibited to divulge the depositors' balances. Rather than telling you the exact figures, they give you the range deposits their customers maintain. So this information gives us the average account balance of the customer, but it only shows the ranges of deposit their customers maintain kasi nagbawalan ng mga bangko na i-divulge ang balances ng kanilang mga depositors.
Good day everyone. To proceed, I will be discussing the type of information you obtain from a bank. Is the customer a borrowing or non-borrowing customer? If not, why not? The customer may depend on outside financing rather than on the cheaper bank financing. Dahil mas trusted and secured ang outside financing kaysa sa cheaper bank financing. If the customer is a borrowing one, you may want to find out the following. How much is his outstanding balance and how long will it take him to pay it back? It is necessary to know whether the bank obligation will be in conflict with the trade obligation. Is the loan secured or unsecured? An unsecured loan is an indication that the customer is a good credit risk. How often does the customer borrow? A customer with a regular borrowing account can be a reliable customer. Although frequently large borrowings can be an indication that the customer is undercapitalized. So ito po yung dapat nyo malaman kung kayo ay nagpapahiram or nagpapautang. Whenever possible, it would be more effective if you deal through your own bank. You may request them to conduct a credit investigation with other banks. Bankers have the tendency to be more honest with their fellow bankers. Information from reference. References indicated in the information sheets and obtained from the interview could give light on the prospective customer's credit worthiness. This may be made by mail or by telephone call. However, beware of references that may deliberately want to deceive or mislead you. So, yung mga information na nanggaling sa interview or sa mga information sheet ay magbibigay linaw at pwedeng maging basihan ng isang creditor kung ang isang customer ba ay mapagkakatiwalaan. Halimbawa na lamang sa kanyang mga past transactions, kung meron siyang bad shots or bad record na hindi siya nakapagbayad, pwede itong maging basihan ng isang creditor upang tignan kung ang isang customer ba ay mapagkakatiwalaan. Compilation of credit report. The credit report is now compiled with all the data have been gathered. This would include financial statements, ledger experiences and comments of references, and observation of the reporters. The credit investigator writes down all the facts in a standard form used for the purpose. He now gives you his rating. If doubt arises in the rating given, then a review committee goes over the file and makes its decision. So, ang compilation of the credit report ay isang compilation ng history ng isang borrower. Inipon ito ng mga creditors upang malaman ang mga past transaction ng isang borrower. Dito rin nakalagay ang kanyang history at saka kung paano siya magbayad, kung may mga lapses ba or wala. So, ang credit report ay nire-review at magiging basihan ng isang lender kung ma-extend pa ba ang iyong credit or hindi na.